Very strong finish to a pretty much very challenging and brutal trading session overnight and early on. Tick count trend and QS3 and Q were the highlights of the day, plus 1362.50. This strategy has been struggling, but it trades two contracts in the stock index 19. And so highlighting the one of the rare positives on the day in the stock indexes. The others were losing trades. Cobra 3, E-mini S&P minus 625. Cobra 3, E-mini Nasdaq minus 625. And you just saw a overnight sell-off. We thought that the market, I want to go over to the charts and show you this. So here's the Nasdaq today. We saw it finish up here yesterday. This type of choppiness finished by quiet price action tends to lead to higher prices overnight, but it took back the entire trading session yesterday. Market sold off overnight, and a lot of vicious chops, these parabolic moves and spikes. See, there's down one, up one, down one, up one, down one, up one, down one, up one, down one. I mean, just extreme price action, extreme chop. Made it very difficult, and so we had some short trades going. Those were stopped out in this area, and it became very apparent in this time frame right here that the market was looking for. We have earnings after the bell. Was looking for all-time highs in the Nasdaq up around 11,050 by tomorrow's close. So tomorrow is the end of the month, and we are now. You saw that the earnings news came out, and you get another rally after the stock market closes, almost 200 points. From 1400 up to this last hour trading in the earnings time frame. And so strong move in the Nasdaq, 200 points, less than 200 points away now from all-time highs, and so I think it's a chip shot. Look for that overnight. We didn't get that overnight. We thought it would happen overnight last night, and it came all the way back, and now it's rallying into these earnings. So very difficult day, very difficult chop. Let's continue to go over the trades. So Cobra 3 was minus 625 in Cobra 3 Nasdaq as well. Tick count trend plus 1362.50. Adaptive moving average had a long, then a short, then a long, minus 700 on the day. 60-minute breakout ES minus 787.50. So those are the trades in All Strategy Access 1, All Strategy Access 2. We had Asia 4 long minus 1,025. And then these two strategies are not in the stock index portfolios because they are so volatile. We had 60-minute breakout get hit twice. This is pretty brutal. Go long, get stopped out, come up here, go long, get stopped out, and then the market moves higher. So that's pretty extreme price action. And then you can see what it's done in the past hour on the earnings news. And you can almost see that the market was setting up for that on this bar. And so getting on this bar was a nice trade. So we did have some strategies, adaptive moving average and tick count trend, that were long on that. And so tick count trend in Q, we had minus 625 on the day. Had a really nice day yesterday. Had a loser today. QS3 was another highlight on the day, plus 875. Quick trade right at the open. And you see those are the trades in the All Strategy Access 1 and 2. Tough trading session. We're nearing worst case drawdowns in some of these portfolios, and we're coming into the end of the month. And so oftentimes when you do that, that can be a good turning point, a good time to get in or add contracts to existing if you have the capital. Let's go over the rest of the trades. Cobra Euro 4 plus 962.50. Asia Gold 4 minus 1,025. SR Counter Trend Gold minus 825. We had some mixed results in the precious metals. Silver did well. Gold was mixed. SR Counter Trend 2 Silver plus 475. SR Counter Trend 4 Gold plus 475. SR Counter Trend 4 Silver plus 475. And then All Strategy Access 4. No trades in crude oil. Really extreme. Very big move in crude oil down. Many were calling the crude oil market higher, but it rolled over instead. And then it bounced right back. We're in kind of that kind of a month where there's big pullbacks in uptrends, and so it's hard to stay with trades that have tight stops. And SR Counter Trend 3 Gold did well today, plus 475 on both of these, A and B. SR Counter Trend 4 Gold lost overnight, minus 1,025. That's 2 nights in a row. We're buying gold and getting stopped out at these pullbacks. That kind of a week. You see all the choppiness this week in gold and crude oil and stock indexes. Very, very challenging week. Very not a very typical week at all. S&P counter trend 3 natural gas. Natural gas made a strong move higher recently, and you see this pullback here. So long down minus 530. Cobra Gold plus 575 on the day. Nice short trade. All strategy access 5. S&P counter trend 2 V2M 1M gold lost minus 475 or minus 825 and minus 825 on 5M on the gold, and so those were the only 2 trades in this workspace. All strategy access 6. We only had a 60-minute breakout short. Now, what happened on this was that originally this was the trade showed up on this bar because the VIX doesn't start trading until 2:20 in the morning, and so it started trading on this bar right here. And so because it did not start trading until this bar, we ended up getting stopped out on this counter trend rally, which reversed to long, and that was stopped out. So this trade, one way to fix this is a new strategy, and the VIX starts trading at 2:20 a.m. And so one of the things we can do to fix this strategy is to format the symbol and make data to a 1-minute bar instead of a 60-minute bar. Another thing you can do is to trade the 1-minute version. I hate how the VIX does that, how it trades at 2:20 a.m. And since it's a new strategy, I've never seen that before. I've seen strategies change signals based on market data corrections, which is rare, or if you don't roll over your contracts correctly, sometimes you get that. But this was a rare scenario, and so I would recommend converting data to 1 minute, and then or trading this version that we sent out yesterday for 60-minute breakout. So those are the trades on the day. Tough trading session overall, and I'm looking forward to the end of the month. The last day of the month can sometimes be a good day, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow's trade, and I'm looking forward to a new month starting next week.